Welcome back. We all love to take pictures, and nowadays people are constantly posting images of their life online. In order to do this, you want to have a good quality camera. Our tech host Lou is here to tell us what you can do to get the most out of your digital SLR. Hey, how's it going?
Catherine, how are you?
I'm good.
Everything good?
Yes, everything's good.
You're looking smashing.
Thank you, you too, as always.
As always, of course, yes, yes. All right, well, a few weeks ago, is the floor caving in? A few weeks ago, Romaine talked about the two main types of digital cameras that you can purchase nowadays.
Yes.
The first one is the general, straightforward point-and-shoot digital camera, but the second kind, which is the digital SLR, is the more complex one.
The more complex.
A lot
Let me
more
guess,
complex.
you like this one better.
Of course.
Of course
I mean,
do.
you know, more buttons.
Yeah,
you know?
more toys to play
Yeah,
with.
more cowbell. But anyway.
Little behind the scenes
Yeah,
joke here.
yeah. Now, basically, more and more average consumers are going for the digital SLRs nowadays because they do take better pictures.
Yeah, you know, I've actually seen, I was surprised by that. I saw a lot of people even my age, you know, buying them. And I'm like, oh, like my dad has one. And he would bring it kind of when we'd go on vacation and stuff like that. But I was surprised that a lot of people are getting them for more sort of everyday use now even too, it seems.
Exactly, but the thing is, yes, they do take better pictures, but if you're not really going to use all the cool features, because it really does take fantastic photographs, and you can do a lot with it, then you might as well just go for the normal, you know, point and click.
But tell us about this one.
I will tell you about the SLR. Now, I'm not gonna go into all the different settings because that would take all day.
Forever.
And, yeah,
we've only got 9 minutes.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna give you a whole thing about how to take care of it and what you should do once you buy it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
But before we do that, Dr. McIver will tell us exactly what SLR means.
All right.
Hello, I'm Dr. McIver. Not MacGyver. It's not even spelt the same way, for God's sake. Now, a single lens reflex, or SLR camera, is a camera that typically uses a semi-automatic moving mirror system that permits the photographer to see exactly what will be captured by the film. Now, the newer digital single lens reflex camera, or DSLR, is a digital camera version of the SLR that uses the same mechanical mirror system to direct light from the lens to an optical viewfinder on the back of the camera. DSLRs are often preferred by professional still photographers because, just like the older SLRs, they allow an accurate preview of framing close to the moment of exposure and allow the user to choose from a variety of interchangeable lenses. But the main advantage of digital SLRs for photographers is that they can instantly see the result of their work on the LCD screen without having to wait for a film to be developed like in the old days on the old SLRs. Well, there you go.
Dr. McIver, he always tells it like it is.
Yep, exactly. So for the purpose of this segment, I'll give photography hints and tips for beginners and amateurs.
Perfect.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Number one, don't throw away your camera manual.
Okay.
Okay, because it is your best friend.
I mean, I don't throw mine away, but I think it pretty much sits in the box.
You probably don't even open it, right?
Well, you know, I give it a glance to get the basics. And
On,
like,
off,
right.
yeah. But anyway, it has all the different settings of your camera, so you can get to know your camera very well. Read it over and over again, okay? Because there are a lot of things that you can get to know.
All right.
Okay? Okay, number two, buy a UV filter. Now, we're going to see the photograph now, the first photo.
Okay, we're going to pull one up here,
I
think.
It's going to show you exactly what a UV filter is. Basically, it's a thing that you screw onto the lens. Okay, and it protects it.
Here we go.
There you go. That's exactly what it looks like. And they come in different sizes for your different sized lenses.
So it protects it for outdoor photography?
Exactly, for outdoor. And it protects it from scratches.
Oh, perfect.
Because, trust me, it's a lot easier and cheaper to replace the UV filter than the whole lens.
I believe you.
So there you go. That's the UV filter.
Great.
Number three, learn all your SLR camera settings.
Okay.
All right. Even the ones you don't think you need, experiment with them.
Right.
Okay. Try them out.
Okay.
Okay. Number four, another important piece of equipment you should include in your arsenal is a sturdy tripod.
Had some trouble there.
Exactly. There's the tripod.
Okay.
It's great for taking photos that require you to be very still for a long time.
Have a steady hand.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
So that can eliminate the steady hand. Just pop it on there.
Yes.
And also a remote release. Now we're going to see the photograph of a remote. That means you can press the take a photo button or the shoot button without actually being next to the camera.
Oh, okay, so that's not
From
like
afar.
that's if you want to be in the picture, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay.
The family
portrait. So I have to stand right there, you know.
Okay.
All right. another tip is you can never have enough SLR or DSLR magazines and books.
Okay.
Read as much as you can.
You're all for the literature.
Exactly. Yes. Shakespeare. Okay. Number 5 is don't, and this is very important, don't touch or blow on the mirror inside your camera body when you have the lens off.
Okay.
There you go. When you remove the lens, you're going to see that.
Right.
Don't touch it or blow on it.
Okay.
That's the most important thing you got.
Do a lot of people do that?
Yeah. Because if you damage your sensor, you may as well buy another camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Good point. We don't want that.
Yeah. If you notice spots appearing on your photograph, okay, get a cleaning kit, or you can even take it to a photo lab and they have cleaning services for you as well.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Now, another tip is don't change your lens outside, especially if it's windy.
Okay.
Change it at home and then go out with it. But if you have to change it outside, point the camera downwards.
Away from the elements.
Exactly, because dust can't fall upwards onto your camera.
Oh, defy gravity.
Yep. All right. Now, if you're getting blurred photos, change to a faster shutter speed. Now, shutter speed, I'm not going to get into it, but you'll get to know it when you...
What do we have here?
Ah, okay, there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now, if you're taking photograph of running water, for example,
okay.
let's look at the photograph at the bottom right.
Okay.
That's taken with the fastest shutter speed.
Right.
All right. Now, 1/60th, as far as I can see, 1/60th of a second.
Okay.
That way you can capture all the droplets of water.
Oh, I see.
The slower shutter speed you go, the more creamy and flowy the water will seem.
It's quite a difference.
Yeah, big difference. All right. Now, if you go into the next photograph, okay, try different aperture settings as well, okay?
There we go.
And depth of field. Depth of field is how much of your photograph is in focus.
Right.
The bottom one, only the subject is in focus, but then the top one, okay,
the background as well.
The background is also. So play around with all your camera settings.
Yeah.
All right?
It's neat. Okay.
Oh, definitely. Now, finally, I just want to tell you to keep in mind, if you're willing to get serious about photography,
okay,
or professional style photography, I should say, it is one of the most expensive hobbies to undertake.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Camera equipment's expensive, so be prepared.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, so is it kind of like the more equipment you have, the more you can do with your camera, basically?
Well, actually, it depends on you as a photographer as well. But yeah, a lot of equipment helps, really. Because you have the zoom lens, the wide angle lens, the fisheye lens,
What's the fisheye lens? I've heard of that.
Oh, that's the one where it, like
it
you're in
out?
Yeah, exactly, where you're in a carnival and you see the mirror kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
The bubble one. And the wide angle, makes you see more of a wide angle space, and zoom, of course, is zoom.
Right. Self-explanatory.
So, yeah. There you go.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks so much, Lou.
No problem.
I'm always amazed at how much cameras can do nowadays.
Oh yeah, everybody who's anybody now can be a professional photographer. You know what I mean? Because all does it for you. But
yeah, and everybody has a large area to display them because everybody's always posting them online.
Exactly.
So you can learn a lot from Lou here.
Yep.
Hopefully you all did as well. All right. Check out after the break. We have printer problems next on Tech ER.
Tech ER.